the app prototype inside InVision. So here is the InVision that I have created an account. You go ahead and create an account. Maybe now or maybe later on, I'll be uploading all the screens and this prototype as well when I upload the video. So here is what I created an account, and it's easy, just straightforward process. So here is the app. Let me show you. If I press Command 1 or Control 1, then the screens will be displayed in bigger size. So these are like designed for the iPhone kind of. I will make the tutorial also, like how to make these designs inside Adobe XD. Adobe XD is kind of free. It's from Adobe, and it has some limitations, like but making designs is free. When you want to make prototypes here inside the Adobe XD, then it has a limit kind of. You just cannot make more than one. I mean, you cannot share more than one at a time. So that's the only limitation. But otherwise, for making designs of the websites and apps and for the softwares, it's an amazing program. I mean, it's truly amazing. It's free. That's the great thing about it. So now let's go ahead and first you have to export the screens. I have given them some good names so they do not conflict. So I'm going to export them to maybe desktop, and I have already created a kind of folder. So the screens are exported. Now come to this InVision, start creating. I think okay, let's click on this. Maybe I'm on the home screen and that didn't work. How about plus? Okay, so what we want to create, we want to create a prototype means something that is clickable. App, just call it app. And what we want to use, we will use iPhone or iPhone X. Let's pick this iPhone. Yes, that will pick, I think, iPhone 8 kind of. Now this will go ahead. What is the problem with the iPhone X? It has a kind of that cut at the top, and that disturbs. Okay, why don't we just try that? Maybe let's see if that option comes again. So here is that. Let's no prototype, and I will pick the iPhone X app and go ahead. I mean, you can create for app PROTU. I mean, you just have to pick a name that is unique. Might be one is already created, so that will give some problem. So now we have to attach the files. You can even drag these sketch files, the Photoshop files, and I don't know what is this. So browse for the files. Maybe you can click on this and upload screens. It's easy, straightforward process. And now just select all of them, Control A, Command A, and all the screens are here now. I think they are not arranged like we wanted them to be. So I think this is happening from the down. The 0 is beginning from here. How about, okay, now view the screen. I mean, just this has two options, build and I think build and view. Let's just open this. This is straightforward. This is nothing tougher. And I think there is mobile app as well, which is used for making prototypes. But InVision is kind of trendy, and it also has a kind of program that you can use to create the designs, just like the Adobe XD. And Adobe XD is still, I think, better. Now this is displaying inside the screen. If you want to change the color of this thing, this phone, then maybe how about light. That looks fine. And do we want that? Okay, that thing is, I don't want that. Is that looking fine? Okay, let's see. But maybe I will hide the status bar. Why this is not showing me the iPhone? I think okay, anyway, just let's come down. Now here is this screen, the screen number 1. Now we want to make it clickable. Just click on this thing or press B on your keyboard, and now this is clickable or buildable. You just have to do one thing, drag this on the whole button. We want the whole button to be clickable. Now the option will come. When I click on this, what should happen? The first screen should come. So where is the first screen? First thing, 0, I think, 2 is brands. Why this is showing like this? That is bad. I mean, this should not happen like this. Anyway, just ignore that. It is not picking up the numbers like I wanted them to me. So what should be the first screen? Register size. I think the brands is the number one screen. How should it happen? On the tab, double tap on the tab. When we tap on this, it should be instant. Like, no, instant will be very bad. There should be some transition, some animation kind of. So maybe we want to dissolve it, kind of dissolve. So it is also showing me the examples. We can just, most of the time we will pick this dissolve and save this. Now this is clickable, but I will test that in an instant. Same thing with this. When I register, okay, this should take me to the register screen here, and it should not happen in instant, but dissolve is better. And now what is there? I think this screen is done. Now click on this play mode, and if I click on this now, it is taking me to some screen and it is happening very slowly. That looks fine, that looks nice. I need to come back to the first screen again. Okay, I think that screen is lost. If I really want to come back to here, I should just click on this, and now it will show me all the screens. I need to be on this screen. I think that screen is done. Now we should be on, I mean, you can be on any screen and you have to know where you want to go. You just have to, okay. Now, if I am on this screen, is it looking fine? I think I did a bad decision by picking this iPhone X. It looks ugly while making the prototypes. You cannot present the prototypes made in iPhone X. That will not look good, okay? Really honest. Okay, now what we should do, when we click on this, where should we go? This is kind of a menu. So let me look for the menu screen. I think this is the menu screen, and it should not happen instantly. Dissolve is better. And when I click on this, it should go to the brands. Where is the brands? Brands, I think this is on the same screen, so no problem. It should not happen instant. And then there is the shop icon. I think this should be the checkout screen where you make the payment. What is this delivery address, PayPal address? Thank you. No, I think that should be like, and why this is not reading numbers? That's a very bad thing. I mean, they should be able to read the numbers. Card payment page, is it better? I think I have a screen for the payments where I can pick any one of them, like for the payment, no, brands, register, delivery address, PayPal, thank you, menu. So card payment, this is going for the cards. Okay, let's just settle with this. But this is really irritating. I mean, now when I click on the Nike, it should take me to the Nike page, and I think I have this. Where is this Nike page? I think this is Nike pages. This one, yeah, and it should happen with the dissolve. When I click on the Adidas, same thing. It should take me to the Adidas. And do we have that? Yeah, I have that, and it should happen with the dissolve. With the A6, I think A6 is a new entry. It's a Japanese brand, Japanese shoe brand. I had never bought it, but I heard it's costly, maybe better. And Reebok kind of dissolve is better, and save. Now the Puma should go to the Puma screen with the dissolve. I mean, we will test it, but first I mean, try to understand what I'm doing. I'm just dragging this cursor, and then I'm selecting the screen where I want to go, and what should be the other. This is really confusing. Okay, I will just take it to the brands, no problem. And I mean, this is very straightforward process. Now click on this, and now this screen is clickable. I click on elsewhere, it will show me where are the clickable places where I can click, but I'm not going to click. This screen I think is done. It has the click options. Now this screen, does it have? No, we need to make it clickable as well. So click on this or press B, and this screen should take me to the menu. Where is the menu screen? I should go a bit fast, I think, because things are rather easy, they are making sense. And this screen should take me to the brands. Where is the brands? Or That's fine. And with the instant, and this screen should take me to the checkout, but I think the checkout screen is, I will just pick this, or I think this settings. How about settings? Settings. What is the settings page? No, I'm okay with this. It should not happen with the instant. Now, same thing with this Nike again. This should go to the brands. I have not given that any. Not no 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 no. Three. This is the Nike page. The dissolve and Adidas. Same thing. It should go to the Adidas screen. Here is that Adidas screen, and it should go with the dissolve. That's better. And same with the A6. I could speed up the video at these places where I'm doing, but I'm not using any kind of that program. I'm just recording the video. Okay, I'm trying to keep things very simple and easy. Not the kind of I won't be even adding that background music to distract the people. Things should be pretty straightforward. Okay, this two is done. Now same with the Puma. I mean, up till now you might have got the sense how this thing works. It's on the same screen, so no problem anyway. And now this sizes, I think when I that we do not want to keep it. And how about shop more? We will take it back to the brands. Is it okay? Yeah, that's okay, no problem. And do not use that instant. Okay, that's a bad practice. This screen is done as well, and if I click on elsewhere, it's showing me the places to go, but we do not want to do that because we are still working. And now here is the screen. I mean, most of the work is repetitive, and on the Nike, once more we have to use this. What is the Nike screen? I think this is the Nike, and this is always better. We could use flip as well, but we want to keep things simple. I mean, let me, this is going to the Adidas, and if I use flip, I mean, there are so many options you can use. Even this is showing the options. This will flip, but I will change it now. If I come back here and click on this, you saw that that thing happened, but things should stay consistent. I mean, that is what design is. That there should not be like kind of kiddish. If you're using a lot of different things, and that won't make the sense. I didn't like this. This thing really was. I mean, InVision was not picking up the numbers right. I mean, it should pick up the number. I have given the numbers to the screens. So what is the problem? Search should go to the, sorry, it should go to, this thing is really confusing and I'm not really liking it, but anyway, we have to. Maybe I could use a different kind of flip here, but let's keep it all flip and no, dissolve. I mean, we want to keep things pretty subtle and smooth. Now the Adidas, they should go to Adidas. I mean, after this is done, I will upload this, and also I will do one thing. I will show you like how this thing has come up. Now with the A6, I should look for the A6. No, it is A6. Yeah, and with the Reebok, it should go to the Reebok screen. I mean, the screens are coming, I mean, repetitive because you want to complete the flow. You have to create a lot of screens when you are making this prototype. That is what it's the meaning of creating a prototype. It should look like complete, not something that is missing something. Shop mode should go to the same first screen, and that should be this brands, and that's okay. Oh, that I have to it again. Instant is bad. Dissolve. Is it happening with the instant? And that's fine. Okay, now come back. It has a lot of screens, so it may take a little bit time, but guys, you have to understand. Okay, now same thing on this. When we click on this screen, what should happen? I think the number one screen should come up, and that should come up with then pop. Yeah, we are going to use pop on this cut mark. So when someone clicks on these, I think what page is open? Is it my settings? Settings. How come this is settings? Is it my orders? I have no idea. I think it is not settings. This is So let's look for the settings screen. What is the settings screen? This is the settings screen, and it should happen with the dissolve only. And now next day delivery, that's all. And if you want to edit this thing, do we have the edit option? Address, I think I have a screen for the edit address, delivery address. I think that makes sense. It should happen with the dissolve only. Now this screen is done as well, and I will click on the next screen. What is next screen? Next screen looks like same, and press B again, or just click on this, and on this the first screen should come up, and it should happen with a pop. I mean, let's give some variation. Now my orders, my this is the setting screen on my orders. Do I have a screen for the orders? Delivery payment address. You thank you page. I think it should be, no. I should look for the my orders. Do I have a screen for the my orders? I will maybe use this delivery address. No problem. And it should happen with the dissolve only. Save. And I think I can edit all these things. Where should I go to edit these things? Let's not do them. Maybe I have created a screen, and let's go to the next screen. On this screen, what we have this kind of menu, and it should go to the menu. Where is menu? Here is the menu, and should go with the dissolve. Guys, is it making sense to you? I mean, I'm trying to make it as simple so that you do not have to watch one more tutorial. You just go ahead and start making it. Should happen like that. I mean, things are just left click and right click. Left click, just right click is the option, and left click is the action. So that's all about the computers. Okay, you select something and you take the action. Yes or no, like boolean. Okay, is it true or false? Okay, that's too much. I think this should work here. And now what I need, pay with the card. When I pay, when I complete the payment, I think we should display the thank you screen, where is thank you page, and it should happen with the dissolve as well. Now it is send orders. Do I have a screen for the orders? I think I have. Maybe to kind of edit the orders. Now click on this again, and this is a new screen will be displayed. Have I added anything? No, it is not added yet. So on this, it should happen that it should go to bands page. I mean, that is the first page. It should happen with a pop. That looks fine. And when click on settings, it should go to settings screen, and it should happen with the dissolve. I think this is the screen that should come up with that. Click on the menu. But anyway, that's done now. There's no problem. I mean, we have not done any kind of any bad thing. So how is this happening with the dissolve as well? The screen 2 is done. Now click on this, and now go to the next screen. What is next screen? On the next screen, I think this is thank you page, and it should take you to the menu. I mean, this is about the prototype. Okay, you have to create a lot of screens to complete the flow. That is what I'm doing. I mean, you might be getting frustrated like seeing those screens on the repeat, but you have to do this. Okay, this is how you make a prototype. I mean, a good looking prototype. So I think this part is done as well. So if you want to edit the order, what will you do? I mean, we will go back to the brands. Maybe you want to pick some other shoe, and payment method is okay. Shop more, we will take back to the first screen as well. Okay, try to make sense. Okay, this is straightforward and easy, but it is like kind of cumbersome work, like a lot of work. I think this screen is done. Is it done? Yes, it is done. How about the next screen? It is not done, so we will build on it as well. They should go to the menu. I'm trying to speed up, but that will make this video kind of rush. I do not want to rush. I do not want to complete. I want to make things easy for you, simple for you. I mean, you should have the feeling like when you complete the video, yeah, I can do this. This is too easy. Okay, I will I will just go ahead and create the screens in some software, maybe Photoshop or XD or Sketch, or and then I will just go ahead with this this what do you call this InVision, and I will just do the prototype, and that's this is easy. So this should take you, I think, to the maybe no to the delivery address. I think, where is this delivery address? Yes, this is the delivery address. Should happen with the dissolve as well. I think this screen is done as well. I think I'm about to complete, and now here is the, it should go to the menu. Might be there are some mistakes, but there is no problem. You have to do the mistakes, then only you will learn. And this should go to the delivery address. I mean, I have done a lot of screens. I mean, if you are creating an app, you will not create all those screens, but when you are creating the prototype, then you have to, I mean, that is just the repeat work you have to copy and just duplicate, but you have to do because the flow should be complete. And this should take you to the credit card screen. Where is the credit card screen? This is the, it should happen with the dissolve. Always use some kind of animation. If you are not picking any animation, then your prototype will look very bad. Is it? No, it is not done. I think I'm about to complete this, so please stay. Do not get frustrated. I mean, you will have to do a lot of repetitive work. That's what this design and programming is about. A lot of repetitive work, and sometimes you can automate some work, but what is this? I think this should be okay. And now the Nike, this is Nike's screen itself, so I'm not going to add anything to this. So on the editor screen, it should take you to the editor screen. Where is this editor screen? This is here, and it should happen with the dissolve. And after the completion of this video, I will play this prototype as well. So, and I will also show you how to share this. And this is A6, so you can just present your prototype. I mean, just creating the edit app and it's like just the mockups will not go any further. If you have a prototype, this will have a bigger impact on presentation. I mean, you can present it with more confidence. That's the best thing about it. Shop more. This should, I think, uh, not take you anywhere. Maybe here to the brands, and that's okay. Now, am I done with most of the screens? What is next screen? This is a register screen. Does it have any? No, I need to make it as well. I think this may be the last screen, and this thing should take you to the menu, and it should happen with this dissolve. This is done now, and this should be brand search. I mean, a lot of repetitive work. What do you have to do? Because this is a prototype, and things have to be in a loop, and that loop should be complete. I mean, it should not look like, okay, this click is just useless, and when you register, you should be taken to the home page, kind of welcome page, and that is the brand page. And now I think this could be the last screen. Yes, now the flow is complete. Now if I click on any of these, the Nike page is open. Adidas, the Adidas page is open. I mean, this is happening so nicely. So this didn't work, this didn't work, so what is the problem? I mean, there is some problem, so you have to, like, maybe I come back here and I will click on some. Okay, does it have does this screen have those things added? I will add to the Puma. I think this screen had some problem, but there is no problem. We can just correct them. And Reebok should go to Reebok, and it should happen with the dissolve. Always use some kind of animation. Nike, no problem. If I'm doing it on repeat, or I don't mind, because I want to complete the flow. Editors should take you to the editors. Yeah, and dissolve. That's okay. S6. Yeah, that's the same screen, no problem. But no problem. Shop more should go to. I think the screen was left, so this was not happening quite well. And what is the next screen now? I will not click on any portion. How about that? This screen? This screen has been done. This screen is done as well. This screen is done as well. Now I think the flow is complete. Just click on any of these things and see the magic that's happening now. I mean, it's this easy, guys. Okay, now here is a problem. This has not got that. Okay, so hope this was helpful, and it's easy. Thank you. Have a great day.